LA girl, you spoil a LA girl. You just an LA girl. What's good? What's goody, man? We back with another. Your boy John Da Vinci. We appreciate y'all for checking in. We know time is precious, so y'all checking in. It means a lot to us. So thank y'all for checking in. Um, we took a week off to get some stuff together, get everything in check. It's my oldest daughter's birthday, so I took a week off for that. Um, Spending some time. I want to spend more time with my family, with my kids, with my children. Man, I've been a busy man these past 10 years, and I put all that to the side to make sure I spend a lot of time with my family. Because time, like I said, is very precious, man, and it's something that you really can't get back. You know, we sit here and if you have children, if you have kids or whatever, step kids, but you work, you go to work, you come home, you go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. You know, it's another week go by, you go to work, come home, go to work, come home. Another month go by, another year go by, and next thing you know, man, they almost a teenager, and yeah, man, that right there, just being in my kids' life, just taking the time out to teach them, you know, dignity and motives and respect, self-respect, respect for others. It's important, man. Just teaching them to be resilient, teaching them to be patient, think things through, breathe. Don't let everybody get you upset. Don't let people make you get out of character. All of these little things, man, that I try, that I'm, taking the time out to make sure that babies, my babies know that. So, it's times that daddy get upset, I get upset, you know, I slip up sometimes, but ain't nobody perfect. We make those steps to getting better, to bettering ourselves and everything, and as long as we're taking those steps to getting better, man. The worst part is when you're blind to it all and you don't see none of that. And you feel like you're doing it right, but you doing wrong, but you're neglecting it, thinking that you're doing right. You know you're doing wrong, but then you think you're doing right. So that's the worst. Now, the best time is when you acknowledge this stuff and you see this stuff and you can make small changes, small steps to make these changes. You see? So, as long as we move forward, you know, we're trying to be better. You see what I'm saying? So I know a lot of times we get frustrated as parents, young parents, get frustrated and we want to travel, we want to do this, we want to do that, but man, look, had I've had the best time just being here with my family. It keeps you out of trouble, first and foremost, and it saves you a lot of money too. But just spending time with your family, man, just knowing the personalities and just loving each other, that's important, man. And it's a blessing because there's people out there that been trying for years to have one kid, and then on the other side of that, there's people out here that that have one kid every 2 years and don't want to take care of them. That reminds me of a verse in the Bible, chapter book of Matthew, specifically the book of Matthew, where it was saying if it was a lot of sheep, uh, if you had 99 sheep and one of them, you had 100 sheep and one of them wandered off, that Jesus or God would leave those 99 sheep to go and find that one sheep that wandered off. And then he would love that sheep, 2 times more than he did the 99 sheep. Now, what do that mean? If you having these kids, you have to love every single one of them. If it's one that strays off, just because he's acting up or she's acting up, just because you ain't getting it right or he ain't getting it right, don't lead them astray, man. You know, God values every soul he created, everybody. Even, your homie that's doing time or, the person that's out, committing murder or sin, whatever the case is, compare that sinner to, your everyday Christian. God loves both of them the same. He values both of them. Just because one do wrong don't mean God is going to throw them away. No, God is going to really go out and try to change their heart and change their soul because they're broken. That don't mean that they're wrong, but that's a broken soul, man. That's a lost soul. So it's another part in the Bible where the guys was like, "Why do your master eat with sinners and taxpayers?" Well, Jesus, Jesus is not in heaven. He's down here trying to get as many souls back to heaven. Why would he sit up in heaven and just stay in heaven when everybody's good up here already? He's down here in the slums, in the valley. He's down here on the earth. He's down here in hell. We're going to talk about that too. But he's down here getting all the souls that he can. So yes, he's sitting at the table full of taxpayers and sinners because he's trying to change their heart and their spirits and their soul to convert them back coming home to God, where it's supposed to be at. Y'all up in heaven, y'all good. You see what I'm saying? So best believe, man, Jesus, he's inside those jailhouses. He's inside those cells. He's inside that crack house. He's inside that those those fires. He's moving those mountains. He's taking care of you. He's paying your bills. He's putting that gas in your car. You know what I'm saying? He's putting that food on your table. He's putting that drink in your cup. Not that drink. You know what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? He's giving you that job. He's protecting you. He's making sure that you are good. He's gonna do that. You do your part. You know, God gave us free will. And that goes back to what I was saying about the people in jail and all that. Jesus is gonna continue to try to change you. He wants you to embrace Him. He gave you a free will. He wants you to come to Him. He's not gonna, oh, you said, no, man. It's like, you see what I'm saying? It's like go to him, man. You never, you haven't done anything that bad to not go to God. Even when Adam and Eve, um, they bit the apple. What they did, they went and hid. They thought they was hiding, but God knew exactly where they was at. He called out to them. He gave them a chance to, you know, come and confess their sin. Now he did what he did after that, but he gave them a chance to confess their sin. You see? So you haven't did anything that bad that God haven't heard of. And first and foremost, he know everything. He know your actions before you even take them. He know your thoughts before you think them. He know what you think before you think it, and know you thinking what you thinking. You see? So, don't think it's that bad where you gotta hide from God and you can't go to God. 'Cause God is always He's always waiting for you to come on, bring it, bring it. He's always waiting for you to do that right there. You see what I'm saying? So always go to Him, acknowledge what you're doing wrong, know what you're doing wrong, repent, and pray about it. But don't take those steps going back into that sin. Get rid of the triggers. Do what you got to do to get rid of the triggers that make you sin, and take those baby steps into improving your prayer life. Pray about it. Walk on faith that God's going to change that stuff because He's always there. You got to remember He's there. Right? So we just wanted to come real quick, and 'cause I know, like I said, we took a little couple days off. So the conclusion of this video is continue to walk in faith and don't feel like you've done something that bad that you can't go and talk to God, and He will give you forgiveness, and He will lead you back on the right path. So whoever this for, if you feel like you done did something wrong, ask for forgiveness, pray about it. Don't always feel like you gotta hold that above your head. Don't let nobody else hold that above your head. You will feel convicted, but you pray about that and you make those changes and let the past be past. We can't change that now, but you can change who you are right now. So let's take them steps moving forward. All right? You can do it. You can do it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You can do it, man. Queen, king, you can do it. As long as you put God first, and you walk in that faith, I promise you can do it. So thank you for watching. I go by the name of John Da Vinci. Welcome to the F&R Creator Academy. We will be doing more interviews, more videos about religion, videos, reaction videos, whatever the case be, Bible studies. We're going to be doing workshops, a lot of tutorials and stuff like that. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We're going to be talking about fitness and health. We're going to be talking about getting your money right and all of that, because all of this is required to stay forward, keep your head above the water. Okay? So welcome to the Academy. Thanks for joining. Make sure you go check out the other videos. Tap in. Remember to give grace and gratitude to God for waking up this morning. If you're watching this video, you give God gratitude for being able to see. You hearing this video, you give gratitude to God for being able to hear. And first and foremost, if you got to this video, you give God some gratitude for having your hands, your fingers, and being able to work your body and function. All right? You feel me? All right. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all back tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, and wear your crown.